Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I am happy to have you all here. In today's video, I'm just preparing for my kids to go back to school after having them home for the last 2 weeks. I prepped food, I did their laundry, and made sure their backpacks were ready to go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed for more.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better. I don't fit to your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
So I just got home from the store and I just wanted to show you real quick some of the stuff that I got. It's not much at all. It was just a few things that we were out of, stuff I needed to prepare for the kids to go back to school, and then like some dinner stuff. So I'm going to turn it around and show you. So I got some Waterloos. These are my favorite right now. I like Waterloos and I like the Ahas. Those are my two favorites of the sparkling water. So I went with some Waterloo. And then I get these for the kids' lunches. They just fit perfectly in their lunchbox, and I'm hoping that if I push water more at school, because they don't have any other option to drink anything else, that they'll drink more water. So I pack them a water bottle in their backpack, and then I put another one in their lunch. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of liquid IV in James's. Avery doesn't like liquid IV, so I don't put it in hers. She's perfectly fine with drinking water. She actually prefers water most of the time. So, yeah, so I put these in the kids' lunch boxes, and then I got some hair stuff because we're trying to save a little bit of money, and I accidentally, total mom foul here, I accidentally missed James's hair appointment. I scheduled him one with cookie cutters. I confirmed the appointment the day before and everything, and then later on in the day realized I missed his appointment. So, and they are booked out like a week or two, and I really want James's hair done. It's getting so long. I really want it done before he goes back to school. So Josh has been watching some tutorials on YouTube. He used to do his own hair. He's done some of his friends' hair, so he's pretty comfortable with it. But yeah, so he's gonna do James's hair with these things. And this was a pretty good deal. I don't know how well this brand works. We haven't used it, but this was about $17. And then these men's barber shears, these were $12.99, I believe, which wasn't bad because they had another pair of scissors there, which probably would work better. They were like $30, but Josh doesn't really care. He's gonna just give it a go with these. And James only gets his haircut like once every month or two. So, and Josh is growing his hair out. So we won't use these very often, but they'll do for now. So we got that. And then Josh wanted a bigger comb to do his hair. So we got this, and this was under $2, which I think is pretty standard. And then I use onions a lot in my food, so we were running low on onions. I got more of those, and these are my favorite. I like the Happy Eyes ones because I am so bad about, well, my eyes are really bad about getting really teary-eyed when I cut onions. I'm sure many of you have had that issue, and if you have never heard of these are amazing because you can cut onions and you don't cry. They don't burn or anything, and then makeup doesn't end up in your eyeballs like it does with me. And I totally forgot because I've been buying these for so long, and I haven't had any issues, that when I bought, I must have had like 1 or 2 onions at the bottom of my stack that were not this kind of onion, because there was one time I cut into an onion and I'm so used to using these that I wasn't expecting it, and my eyes just started burning so bad. So anyways, I just wanted to brag about these a little bit because these are amazing. I really like these. So I always try and go for those. And then we are running low on oranges. So I got some oranges, running low on bananas. Olivia and James have both been on a banana kick. So we went through those pretty quick. So I got some more of those. And then in the spirit of eating healthier, I got some baby spring mix to add to my salads this week. And I've mentioned to you guys before that dairy really makes my stomach like bloated, and sometimes it kind of makes it hurt. So I used to use this, but then I was trying to save money, so I went back to using half and half because it's a little bit cheaper than this. But actually, if you're using quality half and half, it's really not much cheaper. This is almost $5. It's like 4 something. But I've been using half and half and whipped cream in my coffee, and my stomach has just been so bloated, and it starts to hurt after drinking my coffee. So I'm going to go back to this for now, this coconut cream and almond milk. This is not sweet. As you can see, no sugar added. I am not using sugar in my coffee at the moment. Actually, hopefully for good. I'm trying to kick as much sugar out of my diet as possible. So yeah, this has really good flavor, and so I am going back to this. And then tonight I am making California roll sushi bowls. It's kind of a mouthful. I don't even know if I'm like saying it right. I don't know. I saw these sushi bowls on TV. They looked really good. So I'm going to do that tonight. So I'm going to do some rice, and I'm also trying to keep as much complex carbohydrates out of my diet as possible. I am going back to low carb, low sugar. So I'm not supposed to be eating this. I actually really contemplated on using cauliflower rice with mine, but I had cauliflower rice with lunch, and I am trying to show myself a little bit of grace easing back into it. So I'm allowing myself 1 meal a day with some sort of carbohydrate in it, but just portion it really small. So I'll probably only use like 1/4 of a cup of this rice in mine. And I knew Josh would prefer rice too. So we're going to do rice. I'm going to do julienne carrots. I'm going to do the crab. I'm going to do cucumber. I don't have it out. It's in the fridge. And then I'm going to do some avocado. I'm going to do little pieces of ginger in it. And then, of course, got to have a little bit of wasabi in there as well. And then I'm going to top it with this. I really wanted to get this sauce called Yum Yum sauce, but after going to 2 different stores, I couldn't find it. So, and I know I've seen it before, but we're going to go with the sriracha mayo. And then last but not least, I got some of this. I've never seen this before, jalapeno lime sauerkraut. But I had a kielbasa in the freezer that I've been really wanting to make. So tomorrow night, I'm going to do the kielbasa and sauerkraut, and we're going to try this jalapeno lime one. So that should be interesting. And that is all that I have for you right now.
I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby. Dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better.
One of the best ways I like to prepare for our typically busy schedule is by prepping food. We all know it's so much easier to have food that we can just grab and go, stuff at hand constantly, so that it makes like getting out the door that much easier. But another reason I like to prep our food is because we tend to eat healthier and more clean, whether it be fruit, vegetables, or something homemade. I know exactly what's going into our food and can create a healthier lifestyle for me and my family.
Baby, kick your shoes off, don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious. Idiots thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up.
I like to cut our cucumbers 2 different ways because the cucumber sticks are easier when we're like dipping it in hummus, and then the cucumber slices are the way that Avery likes to eat them, with some pepper on them. And then after I cut these up and close up the container, I cut up the rest of the cucumber that was prepared for our dinner.
When it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't.
Bell pepper is a staple in our house. We use it for so much, so I upgraded to a bigger bag. I was just buying like 2 at a time whenever I'd go to the store, but then when I was at Costco, I saw this big bag and I'm like, oh, that's perfect, because we just go through it so fast. James likes to eat it on the side for like his veggie for dinner or something, or even in his lunches. I cook with it a lot, so yeah, bell pepper is just one thing that we really love. Bell pepper and cucumber are a must every time I go to the store.
But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, 'cause I'm happy. I'm not gonna wake up.
So if you saw my last video, you know that I made some chocolate chip muffins because those are easy to also grab and go. And another thing that is easy for us on school days is just to have pancakes pre-made. The kids love pancakes. It's one of their favorite breakfasts. So I like to have them on hand. So I just, like, if I make them during the weekend, I try to make just a little bit more so I have them during the week. But on this particular day, I didn't have any, and I figured with school starting, I might as well just make a whole stack of them and just put them right in the fridge and have them ready to go for school days.
Chasing highs to stay alive, but if I'm with you, I'll survive. So hold me close into the night, 'cause I need you to stay. You take me to paradise, that's why it's hard to wait. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little while now? A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little while now? A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation.
Another way I prepare my kids for school is by having all their laundry done, so they have all their clothes ready for the week and they have that variety to choose from when they're picking out their clothes. While that first load of laundry was going, I did stop and make dinner, and I just wanted to show you guys how those sushi bowls turned out. They were so stinking good.
Just need you to stay a bit longer. I just need you to. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little while now? A simple question, can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be around you for motivation, just a little.
While we were waiting on all the laundry, James was getting his hair cut, and I have to say this was an experience. Those clippers little update on that. They sucked. They were not good. They hardly cut through his hair. Josh was getting so frustrated, and James's hair is super thick. So yeah, he really struggled. I eventually stopped recording and just did pictures. James was having a hard time sitting still, but in the end, it came out pretty cute. It wasn't what Josh was hoping for, but it came out pretty good.
She was in love with a boy, in love with a girl, so in love with the world, so beautiful. She was in love with the night, the way the sun shines. All she needed was love to have to hold, and nobody could make her feel down. She was always smiling from ear to ear, and everybody wondered if would she ever know the feeling of tears? All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you want a life, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you want to smile, then be forever young again. Young again. She was the curious kind. To hate, she was blind. Always love on her mind. Just come what may. She couldn't quite figure out what fear's all about. So she put it aside all night, all day. And everybody talked about her. Said there must be something wrong with this girl. All she said to them was live your life just like you're young again. No, don't you cry, just get back up again. 'Cause if you want a life, then live it better. If you want love, then stay together. If you want to smile, then be forever young.
Now we're on to the next morning because honestly, it's so hard to get all that done in one day when you have to keep stopping to do other things, not complaining, just it's mom life. But yeah, so we're on to the next day, and I am just folding James's clothes. And then after I'm done doing the clothes, one last thing that I like to get done is make sure their backpacks are all ready and set to go for school to start. So I always make sure that they each have an outfit in their backpack, like a spare pair of underwear or socks and a pair of pants, sometimes a shirt. And I know not many people do this, but especially Avery, she has accidents at school. Not always, but some days she does, and I just like to have spare clothes in there for her. And then James, every now and then he'll have an accident, not very often, but there's times where he's playing on the playground, and if it's wet outside, he gets his pants wet or falls in the mud or something, and he's very picky about his clothes. He doesn't like them to be wet or dirty or anything like that, and I just want my kids to be as comfortable as possible at school. So I just pack those extra belongings of theirs so that, they can change if they want to. And, especially for a kid James's age, he is in the 2nd grade, and if he accidentally, is caught up playing outside or doesn't think that it's the right time to ask to use the bathroom in class, and he accidentally, has an accident or something, I don't want him to be embarrassed by having to say that out loud. I'd rather him just ask to be excused if he can go to the bathroom and just be able to go change and be comfortable in that. So that is what I do. I also make sure each of them have a water bottle and that they have a good selection of masks in their backpack.
Know you're gone in the morning.
that is going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video.